What's up, man? It's your boy Young Lincoln here. You guys doing? No, I haven't been back here in a while, man. Man, it's like snowing like crazy in Michigan, like 3 or 4 inches of snow. I think we having today. So people in Michigan, man, or the northern hemisphere, drive safely, bro. Like for real, man. It's crazy. But I'm a little, probably a little late about this, man. But I'm probably 7 days late, a week. But I really want to go into detail about this and explain, how I feel. Dr. Ben Carson. Recently, I guess, he's part of the Donald Trump, administration, and he went into detail and explained how slavery and immigration is pretty much the same thing. It's very comparable, and how our grandparents or our great grandparents, they came to this country and believed to achieve and event prosperity, and what it is, it's really completely false. Slavery and immigration, according to Webster's dictionary, and if you use a little bit of common sense, is two different things. Slavery, you're a force or your will. Okay, you have no choice. It's always a dictator, it's always someone above you that's enslaving you to do something. Like our ancestors, as soon as they come on the boats, man, I want to say in 1585, or technically 1619, the Europeans came over in Africa or Israel, whatever he was at, escaping Roman persecution. They put us on slave ships and forced us to come and I guess to be their servants. That's slavery. You have no choice. You're done. You're nothing to whoever's enslaving you. And if you refuse to do what they say, whether it be good for you or not, you will suffer severe consequences. Now, immigration, that's like me, an individual who moves to a different country for prosperity or some type of, I don't know, just for more clarity or it's just a better lifestyle. That's like, for instance, like me, I decided to leave the United States and move to the UK because they have a great education system or they can pay for my medical school. Like that's I'm just immigrating to a different country. Individuals moving to another foreign country to live and to reside in. Okay, that's not being forced by will. It's no type of dictator or no one from different countries is forcing you to live here. And once you get there, you have to do this, you have to do that. If not, you're gonna die. You're gonna be killed. It's gonna be all kind of crazy things going on. So that's really different. And my thing is, as black conservatives, they really backing up the white man's agenda, man. And they have we as black people, we have no spokesman person. I was highly disappointed how Dr. Ben Carson, what I'm saying, going to really just say that, out of his mouth. Things that he's saying is just really replicating the white agenda, man. The supremacy. And it's really sad, and as a black brother, you're coming up from Detroit, you're a neurosurgeon, which is very respectful. I highly, like I said, respect you on that. But as far as you speaking on behalf of your people, it's crazy. That's not comparable at all. I was very disappointed how we allowed this to happen. But I mean, if you don't see too many Jewish people denying the Holocaust. You know what I'm saying? It's saying, Holocaust is just like immigration. It was very peaceful. We had a choice. Now, don't get me wrong. As in America, America is the land of the free. It's many opportunities here. Do we have problems in this country like any other country? Hell yes, we do. Are we the third world class? That depends on about different race. They do classify as race like the Latinos, the Hispanics, and blacks as third class, considered comparable to whites. Whites is first class. You got to understand that in this America, in this United States of America, because that's what it was upon upon. If you read about the United States Constitution that was signed by Thomas Jefferson, we're considered as black people 3/5 a person. So, but anyways, going back into this, the slavery thing, like we had no choice. We was just chained up. People was defecating on themselves, throwing up. You know what I'm saying? People was throwing out on the boat. They couldn't survive. We was there for like 3 6 months, man. Going to this land. As soon as we got there, we were still being enslaved. Then you had the Willie Lynch letter, and the Willie Lynch started in the late 1750s. I want to say. And Willie Lynch is a slave owner that pretty much educated his slaves owners how to really psychologically and emotionally control the slaves for many generations to come. And the number one thing is to dismantle the black man, destroy the black man from his black family, because the black man is the foundation of the black community. That's why black women should not lead in the black community. And he realized that how strong and big black men are, and how intelligent they are. They're the antidote, like I said, of the family structure. And now look where it is today. You got a lot of single black mothers that's leading the community. And it's just kind of sad that if Dr. Ben Carson didn't really, really go into the meat and potatoes about what as the black community as we suffering, what I'm saying, the poverty, what I'm saying, the education school system, our senators are failing us, what I'm saying, our city council, stealing money, embezzling us. It's really crazy. And I was just very disappointed, man. The only thing he did, I agree with. He did had good concrete concepts about, like I said, America. You could come into this country. People did come to this country, like I said, like the Irish or Jamaicans and other races. But as far as African Americans, no. And I'm very disappointed that you didn't address the sociological issues, man. You're in a high political figure right now in the White House. You could have easily explained this. You could have easily gone into detail what we were just suffering. You know, economically, we need bank loans to start businesses. You know what I'm saying? The black unemployment rate, the crime rate. You know what I'm saying? The things that was odds against us, man. As a black person, you got to work twice as hard. You know what I'm saying? To make it in America. Compared to a white person. So we got to speak the English language. That's the best way possible. But it's just that you don't even care. And it's sad since like Donald Trump been the president for, like, I don't know, about a month or two. It's like we had no spokesperson, we had nobody speaking up for us. It really going to detail into these liberals' ass and these conservatives, like, stop backing this shit up, man. Like it's not cool at all. And for a black brother, a successful brother coming out the inner city, you cannot just justify that everything is okay with our race. The police brutality, things like that. President Obama ignored us for 8 years, and we allowed that to happen. It's just a lot of psychological things that's going on. Brothers are getting locked up for child support. What I'm saying? Good fathers. What I'm saying? Now you're a deadbeat, what I'm saying? That's a little different, but, good fathers, man. And it's just not a lot of black fathers in the households that's really destroying the kids. What I'm saying? That's growing up, that's coming up, the newest generation. It's a vicious cycle. And I don't want to say I look up to Dr. Ben Carson, but I did, like I said, read and watched a little documentary about his life, and how his mother forced him to read books and different things like that to continue to grow, and he used that, aspiration and, to become something in life to heal people. And, we have schools that's named after him, man. He did a lot to contribute, before he got into this political figure, but it's just like you sound like your own people, I hope you do realize that slavery and immigration are two different things. And I just highly disappointed in how you just simply just got up there and explained and compared it like it was just nonchalant. Like, basically, black people shut the fuck up and just, what I'm saying? Like, hey, we have opportunities against them. Don't get me wrong, we have opportunities for us, but it's still, you gotta still be knowledgeable about the history, And I think that was just probably the best perfect opportunity and platform, what I'm saying, to instill into the minds of the youth. But it is what it is, though. It's a big circus, man, in the Trump administration. It really is. But at the end of the day, as black people, we cannot, put all our emotions in that. We still gotta get out here, do what we gotta do. We still got opportunities here. What I'm saying? We gotta still ride for our team, ride for our people. But we gonna be okay. We gonna be all right. I'm just expressing my thoughts on how, like, most of the people that we look up to are selling us out. What I'm saying? This is not really speaking on our behalf and addressing our concerns. But we gotta hold ourselves accountable. What I'm saying? We gotta really contribute to our community. We can't just always look up to celebrities to do things and contribute to our communities, like redefine our infrastructure, our parks, recreation centers, mentorship programs for the kids, in the inner city. Now we can put our monies together and do that too as well. But that's all I want to say, man. This is probably a lot of reasons why people don't like Dr. Ben Carson. Well, black people that have some common sense don't like Dr. Ben Carson, But this your boy Young Lee. That's all I gotta say, man. More views is gonna come up pretty soon, man. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I had like 6-7 subscribers, in the past month, man. So I appreciate you guys. Continue to like this video, share this video, subscribe, man. You guys take care. Love you guys, man. Deuces.